Shri Brahma Samhita.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, everyone. So today we will read the first verse and then we go to the 10th one because we have some 19th verse to do, some 9 verses
Wow.
to do from there. So
Okay. Good.
we just skipped some in between now.
Mm.
Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam.
Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarna Karanam.
Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam.
ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनदिर आदिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम
ईश्वर परमा कृष्ण सच्चिदानन्दविग्रह अनादिरादिर्गोविन्द सर्वकारणकारणम्
Lokeshwar, can you read the translation?
Krishna, who is known as Govinda, is the supreme Godhead. He has an eternal, blissful spiritual body. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin, and he is the prime cause of all causes.
Thank you. Move to verse 8 maybe? Okay. Niyati Saramadevi Tatpriya Tatpasham Tada Tallingam Bhagavan Shambhu Jyotirupa Sanatana Yayoni Sapara Shakti Kamo Bijam Mahattare.
Niyati Saramadevi Tatpriya Tatvasham Tada Tallingam Bhagavan Shambhu Jyoti Rupa Sanatana Yoni Sapara Shakti Kamo Bijam Mahadareha.
Niyati Sarama Devi Tatpriya Tadvasham Tada Talingam Bhagavan Shambhur Jyoti Rupa Sanatana Yayoni Sapara Shakti Kamo Bhijamahadhare.
नियति सा रमा देवी तत्प्रिय तद्वासं तदा तल्लिंगं भगवान शंभु ज्योतिरूपः सनातनः या योनि सपरा साकृति कामो बीजं महाधरे.
नियति सारमादेवी तत्प्रिया तद्वशं तदा तल्लिङ्गं भगवान् शम्भुर्ज्योतिरूपः सनातनः या योनि सा पराशक्ति कामबीजं महद्धरे.
नियति सा रामदेवी तत्प्रिया तत्प्रसंप्लता तललिंगं भगवान् शंभु ज्योतिरूप सनातनः या योनि सपरा शक्ति कामो बीजं महादेहरा
Dhare.
दरे.
Can you read the translation, Nataji?
Yeah, okay. Translation: the secondary process of association with Maya is described. Ramadevi, the spiritual potency, beloved consort of the Supreme Lord, is the regulus of all entities. The divine plenary portion of Krishna creates the mundane world. At the creation, there appears a divine halo of the nature of his own subjective portion, Swamasa. This halo is divine Shambhu, the masculine symbol or manifested emblem of the Supreme Lord. This halo is dim, twilight reflection of the Supreme eternal effulgence. This masculine symbol is a subjective portion of divinity who functions as a progenitor of the mundane world, subject to the supreme regulax niti. The conceiving potency in regard to mundane creation makes her appearance out of the supreme regulatrix. She is Maya, the limited, non-absolute, para potency, the symbol of mundane feminine productivity. The intercourse of these two brings forth the faculty of perverted cognition, the reflection of the seed of the procreative desire of the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Text 9. Linga yonyatmika jata ima maheshwari praja.
Linga yoni atmika chata ima maheshwari paja.
Linga yoni atmika chata ima maheshwari praja.
Linga yoni atmika jata ema maheshwari praja.
Sitaram Prabhu.
लिंगयोनि आत्मिक जाता इमा महेश्वरी प्रजा
लिंगयोनि आत्मिका जाता इमा माहेश्वरी प्रजा.
You read the translation, Chitra?
All offspring of the consort of the great Lord Maheshwar of this mundane world, or of the nature of the embodiment of the mundane masculine and feminine generative organs.
Text 10. Shaktiman Purusha Soyam Lingarupi Maheshwara Tasmin Avira Bhunlinge Mahavishnur Jagatpate.
Shaktiman Purusha Soyam Linga Rupi Maheshwara Tasmin Avir Pulinge Mahavishnu Jagatpati.
Shaktiman Purusha Soyam Linga Rupi Maheshwara Tasmina Virabhulinge Maha Vishnu Jagat.
शक्तिमान पुरुषः सोऽयं लिङ्गरूपी महेश्वरः तस्मिन् आविर्भूलिङ्गे महाविष्णुर्जगत्पते
Shaktiman Purusha Soyam Linga Rupi Maheshwara Tasminavi Avirabu Linge Mahavishnu Jagatpate.
Shaktiman Purusha Soyam Lingarupi Maheshwara Tasminavira Bhulinge Mahavishnu Jagatpati.
Ram Prabhu, would you like to read the translation?
Yes, Mataji. The person embodying the material causal principle, the great lord of this mundane world, Maheshwar, Shambhu, in the form of the male generating organ, is joined to his female consort, the limited energy, Maya, as an efficient causal principle. The Lord of the world, Maya, Vishnu, is manifest in him by his subjective portion in the form of his glands. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, thank you. Next 11. Sahasra Shirsha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapat Sahasra Bahur Vishwatma Sahasramsha Sahasrashu.
Sahasra Shirsha Purusha Sahasra Raksha Sahasrapad Sahasra Bahu Vishvatma Sahasra Ramsha Sahasra Su.
Sahasra
Sahasrashirsha Purusha, Sahasraksha Sahasrapat, Sahasra Bahu Vishwatma, Sahasramsha Sahasrasu.
Sahasrasirsa Purisaha Sahasraksaha Sahasrapat Sahasrabahur Visvatma Sahasramsa Sahasrasu.
Sahasra Shirisha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrapat Sahasrabahur Vishvatma Sahasramsha Sahasrashu.
Location, would you like to read the translation?
The Lord of the mundane world, Mahavishnu, possesses thousands of heads, eyes, hands. He is the source of thousands of avatars in his thousands of subjective portions. He is the creator of thousands of individual souls.
Text 12. Narayana sa Bhagavan Apastasmat Sanatanat Avirasit Karanarno Nidhi Sankarshanatmaka Yoga Nidram Gatastasmi Sahasramsha Sayam Mahan.
Narayana sa Bhagavan Apastasmat Sanatanat Avirasit Karanarno Nidhi Sankasanatmaka Yoga Nidram Gatastasmin Sahasran Amsa Swayamahan.
Narayana Sabhagavan Apastasmat Sanatanat Avirasit Karanarano Nidhi Sankarshanatmaka Yoga Nidrangatastasmin Sahasram Shaswayam Maha.
Narayana sa Bhagavan Apastasmat Sanatanat Avirasit Karanarno Nidhi Sankarsanatmaka Yoga Nidram Gatastasmin Sahasram Sahaswayam Mahan.
Narayana sa Bhagavan Apastasmat Sanatanat Avirasit Karanarno Nidhi Sankarshanatmakaha Yoga Nidram Katastasmin Sahasram Swayam Mahan.
Narayana sa Bhagavan Apastasmat Sanatanat Avishat Karnarno Niti Sankara Sanat Makaha Yoga Nindram Gatastasmin Sahasra Srasmaha Swayam Mahana. That was a struggle.
Well done. You're doing good, actually.
I'm pushing myself.
Yeah, no, but you're doing really good.
Now,
I don't.
sorry,
Go on.
go on.
No, sorry. Carry on.
Narayana sa Bhagavan Apastasmat Sanatanat Avira Sidkaranarno Nidhi Sankar Sanatmakaha Yoga Nidram Gatastasmin Sahasram Amsha Swayam Mahan.
Just a little hint, Kamakshi Mataji. When you
Yeah.
get long word like this, try
Yeah.
to break it. I try to do it here. So if I break it here, this becomes
Okay.
Shankar Shan. So this one is not good. So I take the N, I put it over there.
Ah.
So then I know it is a word that I know. This is Shankar
Oh,
Shan.
yeah. Sankarshan.
Then Atmaka.
Oh, yeah.
Atmaka. So when we come here, this is Sahas, then Ram Shah.
Oh, yes. Yes, I can see that.
So we,
Saskar-
and this one also, this is Karan, Arno. So when we
Kar-
make it together, then it becomes Karanarno. We pronounce the N with the A. So then it becomes Karanarno.
Karanarno. Okay.
Yeah. So here also we could do Sankarsha Natmakaha. So I as if bring the N with the Atmakaha. It
Oh,
is
yeah.
Sankarshan, but
Ah.
because there is this vowel here, then we bring the consonant together with the vowel and we pronounce it together. Then Sankarshan Natmakaha.
Okay. Sankarshan, the
Natmakaha.
Natmakaha. Okay.
Yeah.
Sankarshan, Natmakaha.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So we practice, you will be able to do it, I'm sure.
I'm pursuing. Mataji,
Yeah.
thank you.
Chitra, would you like to read the translation?
The same Mahavishnu is spoken of by the name of Narayan in this mundane world. From that eternal person has sprung the vast expanse of water of the spiritual causal ocean. The subjective portion of Sankarshan, who abides in Paravyom, the above Supreme Purush, with thousands of subjective portions, reposes in the state of divine sleep, Yoga Nidra, in the waters of the spiritual causal ocean.
Thank you. Text 13. Tad Roma Gila Jaleshu Bijam Shankarshanasya cha Hemanyandani Jatani Mahabhutavritani tu.
Tadroma bila jaleshu bijam sankarsanasya cha Haimani andani jatani mahabhuta vritani tu.
Taruma pila jaleshu bijam sankashanasya cha haimanyandi jatani mahabhutavitani tu.
Tadiroma bila jalesu bijam sankar sanasya cha haimani andani jalat jatani mahabhuta vrittani tu.
Tadroma bila jaleshu bilam sankarsanasya cha Hemani andani jatani mahabhuta vritani tu.
Tadroma bila jelesu bijam sankarshan nasya hemani adani jetani mahabhuta bhutavritani tu.
Can you read the translation, Mataji?
Okay, thank you. The spiritual seeds of Sankarshan, existing in the pores of the skin of Mahavishnu, are born as so many golden sperms. These sperms are covered with 5 great elements.
Jayanti Mataji, would you like to read the text?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Tadroma bila jalesu bijam sankasanasya cha hemani andani jatani mahabhuta ritani tu.
Text 40. Pratyandam evam ekam vishati swayam sahasramurdha vishwatma mahavishnu sanatana.
Pratyandam andam evam ekam shad vishati swayam sahasra murdha vishatma mahavishnu sanatana.
Pratyandamevamekam shad vishati swayam sahasramurdha vishwatma Mahavishnu Sanatana.
Pratiyandam evam ekam sad visati swayam sahasramurdha visvatma Mahavishnu Sanatanaha.
Pratyandam eva ekam shad vishati swayam sahasramurdha vishvatma Mahavishnu Sanatanaha.
Pritiya Anandam evam ekam masad ekam sad vitsati swayam sahasra burda vishwatam Mahavishnu Sanatanaha.
Pratyandam evam ekam shad visati swayam sahasamurda vishwatma mahavishnu sanatanaha.
Would you like to read the translation, Mataji?
The same Mahavishnu entered into each universe as his own separate subjective portions. The divine portions that entered into each universe are possessed of his majestic extension, i.e., they are the external universal soul, Mahavishnu, possessing thousands of heads.
Thank you. Text 50. Vamangat asrijat vishnum dakshinangat prajapatim jyotirlingamayam shambhum kurchadeshat avasrijat.
Vamangat ashrajad Vishnu Dakshinangat Prajapatim Jyotirlinga Mayam Sambhum Kucha Deshadhavashyatat.
Vamangat Ashijad Vishnu Dakshi Nangat Prajapatim Jyotirlingamayam Shambhum Kucha Deshadavasijat.
Vamangat jad Vishnum Dakshinat Gad Prajapatim Jyotirlingamayam Sambhum Kursa Desad Avasrijat.
Vamangat asrijad Vishnum Dakshinagat Prajapatim Jyotirlingamayam Shambhum Kurcha Deshad Avasrijat.
Vamangat Ashrat Vishnam Dakshin Angat Prajapatam Jyotirlinga Mayam Sambho Kurcha Deshat avashrajat.
Vamangat Ashrijat Vishnum Dakshinangat Prajapatin Jyotirlingamayam Sambhum Kurja Deshat Avasrijat.
Lokeshwar, would you like to read the translation?
The same Mahavishnu created Vishnu from his left limb, Brahma, the first progenitor of beings, from his right limb, and from the space between his two eyebrows, Shambhu, the divine masculine, manifested hollow.
Thank you. Text 16. Ahankaratmakam Vishwam Tasmad Etad Vyajayata.
Atmakam Vishvam Tasmad Etad Vyajayata.
Ahankaratmakam Vishwam, Tasma etad Vyajayata.
Ahankaratmakam Vishwam Tasmad etadvyajayata.
Ahankaratmakam Vishwam Tasmad Etat Vyajayata.
Ahankaratmakam Vishwan tasmad etat vyajarayat. Is it right?
Because
Ankaratmakam Vishwam Tasmad Etad Vijayata.
Saram Prabhu, would you like to read the translation?
The faction of Sambhu in relation to Jiva is that this universe enshrining the mundane egoistic principle has originated from Shambhu.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Text 17. Athataistrividherveshai Leelam Udvahata Kila Yoga Nidra Bhagavati Tasya Shiriva Sangata.
Hathaistri Vidhaiv Veshair Leelam Udva Hata Kila Yoga Nidra Bhagavati Tasya Shiririva Sangata.
Athaistrividhervesha Leelam Udvahata Kila Yoga Nidra Bhagavati Tasya Eva Sangata.
Atatastri Vidair Vesair Leelam Udvahatah Kila Yoga Nidra Bhagavati Tasya Sri Iva Sangata.
Athataistrividherveshar Leelam Udvahatah Kila Yoga Nidra Bhagavati Tasya Shrir Eva Sangata.
Athatashatri Vedyar Vishera Leelam Advaitataha Kila Yoganindra Bhagavati Tashe Sri Shira Eva Sangata.
Athastas Trividharvesha Leelam Udvahata Kila Yoga Nidra Bhagavati Tasya Shri Eva Sangata.
Taji, can you read the translation?
Thereupon, the same great personal Godhead, assuming the threefold forms of Vishnu, Prajapati, and Shambhu, entering into the mundane universe, plays the pastimes of preservation, creation, and destruction of this world. This pastime is contained in the mundane world. Hence, it is being perverted. The Supreme Lord, identical with Mahavishnu, prefers to consort with the goddess Yognidra, the constituent of his own spiritual chit potency, full of the ecstatic trance of eternal bliss appertaining to his own divine personality.
Thank you. Text 18. Tisrikshayam tato nabhis tasya padmam viniryayo tannalam hemanalinam brahmano lokam adbhutam.
Shishraksayan tato nabes tasya padma viniyayav Tannalam hema malinam nalinam brahmolokam adbhutam. I thought Hema Malini was
Shikshayam tato nabhis tasya padmam vinirayo tanalam hemanalinam brahmanulukamadbhutam.
So we have really a tongue twister here. This is C. Then this is Sri. This bit. So C, Sri. Then we add the K with it. Then it will become Srik. So C, Srik, Shayam.
Shayam tato nabbe tashaim padmane vinirayayu tannalam hemanalinam brahmanolokam adbhutam.
Srisriksayam tato nabes tasya padmam viniriyanu tannalam hemanalinam brahmanolokam adbhutam.
Shishrakshayam tato nabhes tasya padmam vinirayayo tannalam hemanalinam brahmanolokamadbhutam.
You read the no.
Shikshayam tato nabes tasya padmam vineyayo tannalam hemanalinam brahmano lokam adbhutam.
Chicha, can you read the translation?
When Vishnu lying in the ocean of milk wills to create this universe, a golden lotus springs from his navel pit. The golden lotus with its stem is the abode of Brahma, representing Brahmalok or Satyalok.
Thank you. So we move to text 19 that you have to study today. Long one. Tatvani purvaruddhani. Tatvani purvaruddhani. Karanani parasparam. Karanani parasparam. Samavaya prayugacha. Samavaya prayugacha. Vibhinnani prithak prithak. Vibhinnani prithak prithak. Chichakya sajjamanauta. Chichakya विश्वमानोऽथ भगवान् आदिपुरुषः भगवान् आदिपुरुषः योजयन्मयया देवो योजयन्मयया देवो योगनिद्रम् अकल्पयत् योगनिद्रम् अकल्पयत्. Sorry, I missed one line here.
Is she?
No, to
Yeah, you mean.
there.
This one I missed it. Yeah. So this one is here.
Can I read Mataji Haribol?
Yes, Prabhu, go on. Yeah.
Tadvani purvarudhani karnani parasparam samavavya prayogakcha vidinani prithak prithak chichakya sajamanostha bhagavan adipurusah yojayanmaya devo yoga nidram akalpayat. Hare Krishna.
Tatvani purva rudani karanani parasparam samavaya prayogacha vibhinani patak patak chichaktya sajo manotha atha bhagavanadi purusha yojayan maya ya devo yoga nidramapa akalpayat.
Tatvani purvarudani karanani parasparam samavaya prayogacha vibhinnani parak parak
Pritak. Sorry,
sorry,
Pritak.
pritak pritak chicha itiya saja sajja manav nada bhagavana adipurusha ya yojayan mayaya diva yogini drama atkar prayat
Tatvani
Okay, go on, Chitra.
Tatvani purvarudhani karanani parasparam samavaya prayogacha vibhinani pritak pritak chichaktya sajmanotha bhagavanadipurusha yojayanmaya devo yoganidram
Tatvani purvarudhani karanani parasparam samavaya prayogacha vibhinnani pithak pithak chichaktya sajjamanota bhagavan adipurusha yojayanmaya devo yoga nidrama kalpayat.
Tatvani purvarudani karanani parasparam samavaya prayoga cha Vibhinane pritak pritak chik chaktya sajamanonta Bhagavan Adi Purushaha Yojaya Yanmayaya De Mayaya Devo Yoga Nindram Akalpayat.
Okay, so the meaning of the words Tattvani, elements, Purvarudhani, previously created, Karanani, causes, Parasparam, mutually, Samavaya, of the process of conglomeration, Aprayogat, from the non-application, Cha, and Vibhinnani, separate, Pritak Pritak, one from another, Chit Shaktya, with his spiritual potency, Sajjamanaha, associating, Ataha, then, Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Adi Purushaha, the primal Godhead, Yojayan, causing to join, Mayaya, with Maya, Devaha, the Lord, Yoga Nidram, Yoga Nidra, Akalpayat, he consulted with. Translation. Before their conglomeration of the primary elements in their nascent state remained originally separate entities. Non-application of the conglomerating process is the cause of their separate existence. Divine Mahavishnu, primal Godhead, through association with his own spiritual Chit potency, moved Maya and by the application of the conglomerating principle, created those different entities in their state of cooperation. And after that, he himself consulted with Yoga Nindra by way of his eternal dalliance with his spiritual Chit potency. The purport. Maya yakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, verse 10. The mundane energy, Prakriti, gives birth to this universe of animate and inanimate beings by my direction. The purport of this shlok of the Gita is that Maya, the perverted reflection of spiritual Chit potency, was at first inactive, and her extension of matter constituting the material cause was also the separately dislocated state. In accordance with the will of Krishna, this world is manifested as the resultant of the union of the efficient and the material causal principles of Maya. In spite of that, the Supreme Lord himself remains united with his Chit potency. Yoga Nidra. The word Yoga Nidra or Yoga Maya indicates as follows. The nature of Chit potency is manifestive of the absolute truth, while the nature of the perverted reflection Maya is the envelopment in the gloom of ignorance. When Krishna desires to manifest something in the mundane, ignorance-wrapped affairs, he does this by the conjunction of his spiritual potency with his inactive non-spiritual potency. This is known as Yogamaya. It carries a twofold notion, namely transcendental notion and mundane inert notion. Krishna himself, his subjective portions, and those jivas who are his unalloyed separated particles realize the transcendental notion in that conjunction, while the conditioned souls feel the mundane inert notion. The external coating of transcendental knowledge in the conscious activities of conditioned souls bears the name of Yoga Nidra. This is also an influence of the Chit potency of the Divinity. This principle will be more elaborately considered hereafter. So this is the purport to this verse. Any comment?
Thank you. Well, it's so pleasing actually, and it's satisfying to read all these sloks over and over on the Sunday. I have to say, it's really good. So thank you so much for leading it.
Yeah,
And,
I'm also really liking it, and it's as if we are every Sunday just looking at the creation, how everything is being, as if a series in front of us, a TV going on.
yeah, very good. You know, next Sunday we got the Ram Navami festival, so we'll be engaged with that. But of course, you can continue as you're doing. Although you can always come over here and celebrate the Ram Navami festival with us. But that might be overdoing it a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
So just a comment. Karuna Mataji, when you say the words, when you sing the words, it sounds so easy, but when it comes to me saying it, I just fall apart.
You've been doing well. You've been doing well.
Mataji, you've been
Thank
doing
you.
well.
I'm really pushing myself, but then I have this Gujarati book which has got this Brahma Samhita, so I try and refer to it. By the time I refer to it, pronunciations are gone. Okay, it's just a comment that I really enjoy and I'm pursuing. Thank you.
Yeah, no, well done. You're inspired.
Is it all right if I say something?
Yes.
Anyway, sorry, I missed my yesterday's program as I had a satsang on the Zoom myself. I just joined a bit late today, but you know the pronunciation of this month. Is it mantras or is it
verses, sloks?
sloks? Yeah. When you all are saying it, and my mic is closed, but I'm repeating with you, which is I'm practicing myself. But the way the lady's telling, I mean, I do find reading very hard. Like it's the way he sings. Just let me read one, and if you say it's okay.
Yeah, try one.
Tattavani Purva Rudhani. Is that okay or no?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mataji.
Good.
It's good.
It is, or it's okay, yeah. So anyway, you at present you carry on, but I'm practicing.
Good.
In the back.
Very good. Very good. I saw you practicing.
Then there was another one. It says yoga nindra.
Nidra.
Is it what it is?
Yoga Nidra. Yeah, that was.
It was in the paragraph.
It's there.
Yeah,
Oh, it's there. Right.
Yeah.
So what's the word by word? It's where the Lord is resting.
Yoga nindra.
Yoga Nidra is the Lord.
Yeah.
Is it Lord name?
Yeah, he's in meditation.
All right, that's fine then. Thank you.
Okay.
That's okay. Thank you very much. Carry on, please.
Thank you so much. Very good. So,
Brahma Samhita ki jai.
Jai. Yeah, well done.